Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And if you have never seen my face before, hello, my name is Makayla, and I'd love for you to subscribe and become part of our family here on YouTube. So for today's video, I thought we would follow Rosanna Pansino's recipe for banana bread. Now, I love banana bread, but I've only made it a few times and I've never made it with this recipe. So I thought we would follow it today. Rosanna has a whole YouTube channel filled with baking, nerdy nummies, and whatever else. She does a lot of stuff, but her recipes are all really good. So I thought I would follow one and share with you guys my experience. So first, what you're gonna need is 2 cups of flour, a tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of baking soda, sorry, 1/4 of a tablespoon of salt, a 1/2 cup of soft butter, a cup of sugar, 2 eggs, so you want 2, a teaspoon of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm actually going to go off script just a little bit. So I'm gonna make the actual banana bread, but she adds walnuts, and I'm not the biggest fan of walnuts, so I'm not gonna add those. And also I'm going to add half of the recipe into my loaf pan and save the rest of it and add a little bit of cocoa powder to see what that ends up being. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, to start off with, we're gonna be taking our 2 cups of flour, our teaspoon of baking soda, and just add that to the flour. Then we're also gonna take the 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, which you probably could just shake in there, but I wanna make sure that I get it right. So a little 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and mix that together. Boop. So just mix it together So, I mean, you can't really tell that you've added anything to it because it kind of looks the same, but you can, yeah. So we're gonna set this to the side for just a second, and we'll be back to it in just a minute. Okay, so next you want to take your sugar and your butter and add that to a large mixing bowl. Set that to the side. And then butter. And so this butter has just been sitting out on the counter for a little bit. Also, a 1/2 cup of butter is a stick too, so if you have stick butter, that works a little bit better than having to get it out of the actual tub of butter. But I didn't have stick butter, so we're using what we have. Okay. So you want to take your hand mixer now and just cream those together. You want it to get nice and fluffy, is what she said. She also said that this had been in her family for a while, that her grandma made it, and her mom made it, and now she makes it. So I thought that that would be a perfect one to follow. So now it's all nice and creamed together. That's just the butter and the sugar. We're gonna take and add our 2 eggs now. So I watched her video like 4 or 5 times the first time I saw it, and I was like, huh, I will want to make some of that because it looks really good. And then I was like, I can make a video making it. And so I watched it like 10 more times to make sure I was gonna get it right. So then you're gonna mix the eggs in as well. All right. And we're gonna set these to the side for just a minute. Okay, so now it's time for what makes banana bread, which is the bananas. So we're gonna take 4 bananas, 3 or 4. She uses 4, so I'm gonna use 4. I already have 2 in there. I'm just gonna peel the last two, put them in there. And if you notice, these aren't like the bright green bananas. These have had a little time to age and mature. And we're gonna take a banana, or not a banana, this is a potato masher, and just mash the bananas up. So, like I was saying, if you notice those bananas weren't green, they were more brown and were, well, at the end of their lifespan, basically. So, that's the best time to make banana bread. So if you ever get bananas and then you don't eat them as quick as you thought you were going to, you now have a reason to use those bananas instead of throwing them out. Doop, doop, doop. Good stress reliever, smashing bananas. And then they smell really good. Okay, so after you smash your bananas and they kind of look like a pudding, sort of, you can see, you're going to add your milk and vanilla. Alright, so put both of those in there, those off to the side, and now mash a little bit more. Okay, so now it's time to combine everything. So first we're going to add some of the flour mixture into the egg, butter, and sugar mixture. Mix that up, then add the bananas, mix that up, and alternate those back and forth until we're out. So I'm going to try to add about a third of the flour mixture and mix that up, a third of the bananas, mix that up, a third of the flour, and back and forth until I'm done. So about a third of the flour goes in. And I'm going to use this guy and I'm going to mix it up. Okay, now that's mixed up, we're going to add about a third of the bananas. Okay, so now we have everything mixed up, and I'm going to take my loaf mold. So I've had this one for a while. It's actually silicone, so I don't really have to spray it, but since I've had it for so long, I always like to spray it. So I'm going to give it a nice little generous amount, and I'm going to fill it probably about 3/4 of the way full, not the complete way, because like I said, I want to make sure that I have enough to do a little experiment with in a mold. So I'm just gonna try to fill this guy up, just there we go. I think that is most likely good. So about 3/4 of the way, maybe another little scoop. Alright. We're gonna set that to the side. We can give this a little bit of a tap. We're gonna put this in the oven. So I just popped that into the oven at 350 degrees for about an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, and I'm going to add our cocoa powder. So I put about 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder in here. I'm just going to add that to the mix. And just mix that up. Ooh, it smells really good. So like if you like chocolate covered bananas, that's how I kind of had this idea, maybe chocolate banana bread would be good. So you can tell a difference. So it's a lot darker, kind of looks like brownies, like a blondie instead of a brownie, but yeah. So it's all mixed up. I'll wipe my hands real quick. Okay. So now I'm gonna take my little cupcake liners, just plop them in. Do probably about 6 to start with, because I don't know how many it's gonna take. So I'm gonna do about 6, and I'll just align them ever so. Since I'm aligning these guys, I'm gonna try not to fill them up so far. But since I'm learning these guys, I'm not gonna spray them. I probably should, but I'm not going to. So there's that. I'm gonna grab a spoon. Or actually, I'm just gonna grab a spoon. And just take and spoon the batter in. Honestly, like 2 of these spoonfuls probably would be enough. And I probably would have just done another loaf of this, but I don't have another loaf mold. Oh, this is gonna have to take all 12 of them. And I might have to grab my other one. Oops. Maybe not. You know, this would probably, like, if you wanted to and you're trying to meal prep and make sure that you had everything ready for like the week, this would probably be really good to have these and make muffins instead of a loaf. To have like banana bread for breakfast or something. I think that would be really good. Alright. So I'm gonna keep filling these up and I'll be right back. Okay, so that ended up filling up all 12. So I'm going to give those a tap. And I'm going to put those in the oven now with the actual loaf of banana bread. I do think that if you wanted just to meal prep like I was saying, that you can make a bunch of these, put them in the freezer, or just put them in the fridge, and if you're running late, you can grab one of them and go. I do think that that would work good for breakfast. I may start doing that, honestly. So I'm gonna put these in the oven now. It's got about an hour left. It took me about 10 minutes to dish these all out. If you had an actual like scooper or something, you probably wouldn't have taken so long. But I also was getting down to the bottom part, so I had a scoop bowl. Just put it in there, and it was kind of fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the top rack in the oven with the actual loaf and see how well they cook. They may cook a little faster because they are smaller, but then again, they may not. You never know when you're testing out something like this. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back in a little bit to show you how it worked. So the little muffins that I made took about 30 minutes. So I put them in about at an hour, and I got them out at about 35 minutes left. So they took about 25-30 minutes, just depending on how your oven does. The loaf is still in there. It still needs that extra 33 minutes that was left on the clock, it seems. But I went ahead and grabbed this little guy, and would you look at that? It looks really good. I don't know if you can see it. I'll walk it up here. Would you look at that? It looks so good. Like you can see a little bit of pieces of banana. It smells really good. So I'm gonna try it. It's still really hot, so I don't wanna like burn myself. But I got the smallest one. This was at the very end of the batter when I was running out of stuff, and this was all that was left. So I'm gonna take and try it. Cool it down just a little bit. So you can kind of taste the cocoa in it. It's actually pretty good. Definitely though, if you wanted it to be more like chocolate banana bread, probably add about maybe a half a cup of cocoa. Because I mean, I could taste the cocoa, but I can't. It's more of an afterthought that it's there. So maybe if you put like a whole cup in it, but it does taste good, and definitely it makes muffins, so I would do it. So we have about 30 minutes until the loaf is done, and once I get out, I will try that since it doesn't have the cocoa in it. But yeah, so just a few more minutes until that is done. Okay, so the loaf is now done. It's still really hot. It just came out of the oven. But I'm going to try to get it out of the little mold. And so, like I said, mine's silicone, so it should release pretty easily. Ta-da! Honestly, that looks really good. Oh, still very hot. So honestly, it took about 8 minutes less, so probably an hour would have been fine. Since I didn't fill the loaf mold all the way up. But I'm gonna let it cool for just a little bit, and I'll be right back to test how this tastes for you guys. It smells phenomenal. Can only assume that it's gonna taste just as good. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, so it is cooled down enough that I can touch it without burning myself. So I'm gonna flip it over, because this is a trick that I have learned, that it doesn't crumble as much if you're cutting a loaf if you flip it over onto its top and then cut. So I'm gonna take and cut a little piece. It's actually a little bigger than I meant for it to be. So can you see that still coming out of it? I don't know if you can or not. There's still steam and stuff coming out of it. I'll bring it closer so you guys can see. Oh, there, yeah, you can kind of see it. But that's the inside of it. It looks really good. It smells amazing. So I'm gonna take and just pinch off a little piece and try it. Guys, this is so good. And it was so easy to make too, but it tastes like it was like professionally made. Not bragging on myself at all, but it tastes like something you would buy in a store or from a bakery or something like that. This is so good. So I might accidentally let all the bananas and get a little browner than normal around here for a while. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. It tastes amazing. So I definitely recommend you try making this out for yourself. So that's it for now. Let me know in the comments if you like this type of video. Also, make sure you go and check out Rosanna's original video. I'll have that linked in the description for you guys as well. No, this wasn't a collab. This was just something that I thought would be fun, especially after I tried to follow Bob Ross's painting lesson or something like that. So I thought maybe I should try to follow Rosanna Pansino's recipe off of one of her videos. And it turned out great. I absolutely love this banana bread. It's so good. But make sure you leave a big like if you like videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe. We have made it to 300 subscribers, so that means we are going to have a giveaway. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that so you can be present for the giveaway. So until next time, bye.